You're listening to Vibes Live Radio with Robin Lee.
Okay. Hey. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Let me get to your intro. Hold on.
Yeah, where is he at? Okay, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
Yeah, enough of that. We're here to do this. Y'all listen up. Listen up to this.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to get my shit right.
Here we go. You know what? I done messed up.
We're here to do this.
Hold up. Let me find this theme song really quick, cause I done messed up. Now hold on just a second. Let me regroup here. Hold on just a second. Hey, hold on a second. Let me get the theme song started first. Hold up. Wait a minute. I done messed up. Hold up.
You got my money. So, I mean, I gotta do that stuff. We go there and see. Yeah! What up, dude, baby?
Live with Vibes Live. Where is it? Here we go.
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right, now I think that I got it. I think I got the theme song up. Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Don't leave this thing on the road.
World is about that time.
Ready for this, man.
In case you got the TEAM103 Radio Talk Show on Vibe Live. Let's call it live. The TEAM103 Radio Talk Show. And call it live.
The TEAM103 Radio Talk Show.
On Vibe Live. Listen, let's call it live.
The Team Radio Talk Show. The TEAM103 Radio Talk Show. The Team Radio 103 Talk Show. How you gonna act?
I was shopping in the polls. I was saying about this. There's a fire you won't believe some of the things we do. Here's what we do. We got others. I brother that's the book. But it ain't all we got music in our own movies. With that program, even from the old news. It's on the track. Maybe even hits with a hype act. You never know what the world can do. Now on the radio, where it seems on a three crew.
The team.
Let's call it live. The TEAM103 Radio Talk Show. Let's call it live to hear the team talking live.
As of next week, she'll be also the vice president of TEAM103 in the high school. Miss Special K, we're about to go to Special K.
Hello.
No, I guess you got him, President.
Hello.
I'm joking.
Hello.
What's going on?
Hey, everybody put
you know
your...
We all live, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything's documented and recorded like that. So, man, you know what? I was sitting back, man, you know, TEAM103, we did a topic, not too long ago, you know what I'm saying? We did a topic about child support.
Child support.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So,
okay.
You know, it was some more people who wanted to get in and feel like they had something to say about it. collaborate a little bit more, want to put their opinion in. So my question is, man, you know, I really want to know how y'all feel about child support, man, and is it another way y'all think it should be done, or what's something you don't like about it? What's something you do like about it? Like, how do you truly feel? And I know I got somebody in the conference room right now who got something they want to get off their chest because they've been wanting to talk about it. So special thanks. Special thanks. Did you feel that special thanks? I want to listen to you right now. I want you to tell me how you truly feel about child support, the good and the bad. Do you think that some of these women out here are taking advantage of it? Do you think they really mean how much they get, or for those that not getting much, do you think some spend it on their hair, their nails, buying their boyfriend's shoes? I mean, just talk to me. How do you feel about child support?
TEAM103. Yo.
Yo, what it is?
Yes.
I like, you know what I'm saying? Special K is not to give us her breakdown or how she feels about child support. So Special K, talk to us, please.
Do you want the good or the bad first?
How do you feel like telling us?
And we need you to come closer to the mic. We need you to come closer to the mic or speak up, Special K.
Okay.
Tell her.
I mean, when the mother says right.
Somebody let Special K know to speak up. We can't hear her.
If it's benefiting the kid, then it's a good.
Okay.
In my situation.
Now, give us the breakdown. What you mean by business? What do you consider doing what with the money that is truly finished with the kids? You know, break that down a little bit.
Okay. For an example, the kid needs some clothes, or they need food, or they need school supplies, or a haircut, or a hairdo. That's what the child support comes in.
We can't hear her. We need her to talk louder.
The supply they want, so just the needs.
Hello?
What you mean?
It's basically for their needs.
Hello?
Okay, all right.
Hello?
What about the dad? How you going to speak on that?
The dad, I say, is because some females, they don't
Hello?
use the child support for the kids.
Why can't they hear me?
To get their nails done, to get their hair done, to get them some shoes, to go.
Conference muted. Conference unmuted.
Hello?
To go to the cleaners.
Hello?
Forget about how the kids look. The kids can look all raggedy, but they looking fly as them.
Okay.
That's the bad.
Okay. So, where's that? You still on the there? Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
This whole time my mic has been muted. Hello? My mic has been muted this whole time. Look, you guys are such professionals. You just went on without me. Yeah, y'all would leave me. You really would. Special K, we can't hear you, so we need you to either get closer to the mic or talk louder. And if you guys are on speakerphones, come off the speakerphones, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
How you doing?
Hey, Team 103, that's how I'm doing. How you doing?
Mr. Rose, he's going to give us his breakdown on how he feels about child support.
Oh.
All right. Well, I speak from experience. I think child support is necessary. You know.
Yes.
For my behalf, you know, some people not as fortunate as I am, but I have. You know, I don't have a problem paying child support, but it's easier for me to pay child support than going to the bank, have to write, have to write checks out, have to go hunt down, get the money, do all that.
Yeah.
It comes straight out of my banking account, so it's perfect for me. I think he's assets,
Yes.
And, and the whole part for me, says, I know that, that my baby mom, they use the money to do this and do that. I'm fine with it. I'm perfectly fine with it. As long as my son is well taken care of, he's not going without eating, he's not looking rough, I'm fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem with it. Because at the end of the day, with or without me, she's going to do them things anyway,
Mm-hmm.
So as long as my kid is well taken care of, I can't argue with anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel there's any women out there or people out there are taking advantage of it?
Oh yeah, now it's definitely a lot of people that are taking advantage of it. Like I said, everybody's not as fortunate as me, but you have some guys that's out there that barely making it, and they still hit them up asking for more money. They still hit them up doing this and doing that. They take advantage because they know that the system allows them to do it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it definitely allows them to do it,
Very much so.
Okay. Is my man Mike over there? Mike, you with us?
Mike Magic, I'm in the building.
Mike, what's going on, Mike? How you living over there, brother?
What's going on? I live in winter. I can't complain.
Okay, look, Mike, we want to break down how you truly feel about child support, man. What you heard about it, what you see, any experience you have. What are your feelings about child support?
Well, first, before I elaborate a little bit, and I don't want to take a lot of you guys' time. First, I can appreciate what you guys are trying to do and what you're trying to promote. I see a lot of it on Facebook, and it looks like you guys are trying to promote a movement of positivity and create a positive culture, man, and that's what it's about. And so I give you guys props, number one, for that.
Thank you, sir.
I can
Thank
definitely.
you, thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
No problem. So my thing on child support, and the reason why I wanted to talk about this a little bit, and I don't know what your time limit is, because this is a broad conversation. You can go on forever. First of all, I just want to, I always like, before I give any type of, not necessarily advice, but if I speak on a specific subject, I always like to give a disclaimer because, number one is I don't judge. That's number one. Number two is, you can't criticize someone's situation because you're on the outside looking inside. So, I just like to get that point out before I start elaborating on certain things because, what was it, Rose just finished speaking? And like he just said, it's everyone's situation is different. Everyone's in positions to where they can pay child support, some do try, some don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reality of it. But yes, I can agree with him when he said child support is good. My personal experience is all I can speak from. I don't pay it. And the reason why I don't pay it is, and my daughter is well taken care of. She wants for nothing. Okay? But when she needs something, that's when I provide it. And that's my way of making sure that, and let's don't get it, twisted. I'm not trying to monitor what her mom does. Her mom and I have a great relationship. We're not together, but, I make sure that it's not abused. I kind of inspect what I expect, and I do make sure that what she asked for, that it gets done for what she asked for.
Mm-hmm.
If it's gas, no problem. If it's can a light bill, hey, the kids got a street, kids need water, the gas need to be in the car, they may need to go to the grocery store, they may need to go to a doctor's appointment, that's fine. But, for the most part, child support is necessary.
Yes.
It's very necessary. I think it's important to have it because when you decide not to be with that parent, it is some type of financial struggle, depending on the parent's status. It just depends. Sure. But there is some type of financial backing that's needed. Now, the problem is what women what they perceive child support as. Mm-hmm. Because the first thing they say is, I'm going to have this kid. I'm going to put you on child support.
Yeah.
Just because you have a kid by somebody, it doesn't mean that person decides not to be with you, it doesn't mean that they don't want to support the child. It doesn't mean that why would you automatically say, I'm putting you on child support. I think that word child support has become bitter to most men because they look at it as a way to be used by the daughter, by the child's mother put them on child support. Quick to say child support.
You know, not to cut into you, but just to ask a question to what you're saying. Do you feel like some of these guys, they decide to stay with the baby mother because they fear the word child support?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely, man. And I'm gonna tell you, and that's one decision that I contemplated. I decided not to do because this is the deal. At the end of the day, what a lot of parents need to realize is a lot of people do stay in a relationship because of a child.
Yeah.
Okay, I disagree with that because if there's no love in the household, how can you portray love to that child when you're fussing and arguing and where it takes you when the house is full of negativity, bitterness, and you know, how can you really raise a child in that type of atmosphere? And
That's
what
right.
I went through, and I decided to leave because I felt I was selfish. No, I'm sorry. I felt I would have been selfish if I would have stayed for my own selfish reasons to be there because it's convenient. Okay, I left. I became uncomfortable because I wanted to make sure my daughter does not get brought up in that type of environment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say, man, I don't mean to be offensive and talk so much, but I just want to say this. And you know, typically, you know, you look at kids when you get 6 and 7 and 8 years old, and you be like, man, why are you so bad? Why kids are bad? Kids are not born bad. Because they just that decision, you decided to stay, and they grew up into that negativity, and maybe they saw you hit mom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not saying that the situation was violent. I'm just saying maybe they saw you hit mom, and maybe they think that's okay to hit on other little kids. You know, so, you know, yes, I think guys use it as an excuse not to pay child support, which I think that's not right. I think that's not right.
Okay, true. Miss Rosalie.
Yes. Yes.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you?
We want to hear how Rosalie feel about child support.
Oh, well, I was the absent parent, and so I was required to pay child support, and unfortunately, I was homeless and disabled, and so I wasn't able to pay my child support in a timely. Well, I just wasn't able to pay my child support. Forget about timely. So I actually ended up getting $10,000 in arrears. Of which, of course, when I got my funding and all that, I've paid all that back. The girl is more than straight right now. Thank you, Jesus. But there is a necessity for child support, and when they work their little formula and they come up and they tell you, well, your portion of the child support is about $300 or whatever, that actually is, when you look out, if you're going to the store, grocery shopping, buying diapers, buying bottles, buying food, gas, all of that, whatever, and if you broke it down to that child's portion, if they were going to pay into a portion, that's about what it would be, and it's probably far short than what they deserve. Plus, they're your kids, okay? For me, myself, I didn't feel bad because, I got to pay child support. I felt bad because I wasn't in a position to support my child. And in that, it was really hard. And then I also had the obstacle of when I was disabled and my claim hadn't been approved and all of that. Child support, they didn't care. Enforcement didn't care. You know, the more I got in arrears, the next thing I know, I've got a warrant out for my arrest, and they're taking my driver's license. Well, they would have took it, except that I stopped driving. I ain't had a driver's license since 1998. So it's like, you can have that, man. I got drivers for that, man. I get on the bus, you know. Hey, I'm straight. But you know, being the absent parent. Now, also, there were times that I like when I went to go pay the child support, and I had some money in my pocket, and like I said, the majority of the time during this time I was homeless, and so there were times that I wish when I could have went to go pay it, and they were straight, and they're in the house, and everything is okay. Maybe they could have let Robin Lynn hang on to a little something, because it's really hard sometimes when you have all that hanging over your head and that threat, and you're trying not to go to jail and do all of that. You know, you give it all up, so it doesn't matter. But I'd be worried about if they if the other parent is going to use it for other concerns, and actually that actually happened in my case. That actually happened. Not only that, but I once I got out of being homeless, I got on my feet, and I got a claim, and so I'm okay. But in that, where I wasn't able to provide for myself, now I was able to provide for my children. And so when I got paid, basically they got paid. Only except for now, when they're getting paid so good every month, now, after everything was fine, other parent was handling everything fine. Now other parent want to party like it's 1999. And so I'm not going to go into no details and stuff, but I have seen people abuse the system on both sides. I've also seen this is really interesting now. Okay, women, they do. I'm going to have this man's baby, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm a child support, and that's what they do. Women marry up. Sometimes they call them groupies. Sometimes they call them gold diggers. Sometimes they call them hoes. Okay, so anyway, but and also this is the point that we don't talk about, and I see this, okay, and I'm probably going to get in trouble with women. I don't care. A woman can get pregnant and either tell that man or not. She don't got to tell him, okay? And then she can go and tell him and say, I'm going to have the baby. He doesn't have a choice. He does not have a choice. And then when that child is born, he still has to pay child support. And then he still doesn't have the same choice if she goes, I'm not keeping the baby, and he wants the child. Okay? And so there's a lot of unfairness that can go on either side, but I'm going to say this, all of that will never occur if folks ain't playing. If you're doing what's right and what's good, okay, and I'm not going to get up and preach right now, but I am a minister, but I'm not going to preach. But you know what? God lays it out very nice and very simply, and it's not hard to do those things. And I've looked at people that have followed those principles and stuff, staying true to one another, not fornicating, and all that other stuff that Father says, married 50 years, okay? They don't got diseases and stuff like that we're facing with now. And so I'm just saying. So I don't know. Are there any more questions?
Okay. We definitely appreciate you for breaking that down.
Yeah.
Before I go to my next question of the child support, I got a very good question. We talked to Rose, we talked to Special K, we talked to Mike, talked to Robin. Is there anybody else in this conference room before I go to my next question? Okay, guess not. So let me go back around. I want to ask this question about child support. Now, me and Rose, we've talked about this before, but I want him to collaborate, and I want everybody to collaborate too. Rose.
Yes, sir.
Rose, how do you feel about, what is your take on guys? Because I'm pretty sure everybody in here, I see here some type of experience, whether you're paying it or not. Mm-hmm. But I'm pretty sure everybody's seen this happen on the day-to-day with child support. How do you feel about guys saying, okay, I pay child support, so I ain't paying nothing else?
Oh, no.
I pay my child support every month. I don't care whether it's $10, $50, $100. I pay my child support. How do you feel about that, Jose?
Oh, I'm a firm disbeliever in that. My thing is, if I pay my child support, my kids don't know I pay child support. So if my son comes to me, if it's my weekend and I have my kids, and my son comes to me like, Daddy, I want this, I comes out of my pocket. If I have it, I'm going to buy it. I'm not going to look at him and say, hey, go ask Mom, she get this or whatever. You know what I mean? My son don't go to that. I pay child support. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Mm-hmm. Even though when I went to court, the judge told me, you don't have to pay anything. Anytime you have your kids, she says, money. No, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, my son looks at me, he looks at me behind. I don't believe in that at all. I got it. Mm-hmm. I got to come out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Special K, how do you feel about that?
Well,
How you feel about like you saying, okay, you know what I'm saying, I pay $300-400 a month. I should have to come out of my pocket and not the next. I need this thing this. That's all the name about.
okay. Can y'all hear me? Okay. I'm gonna talk to y'all about what I go through because I have 3 kids and all of my baby days are on child support, and they don't pay anything. Like I don't get it at all. My oldest son is 10. His dad only has to pay, and I know y'all guys probably gonna get kind of heated about when I say how much he has to pay. He don't have to pay $50 a month, and I don't get that.
Oh, wow.
50.
How do you do that? Can I ask you something?
$50, and he don't pay that. He don't pay that, but he can ride around with rims on his car, brand new doors on his seat, you know, name brand stuff. But you can't pay my son $50.
His son.
Like literally.
His son.
And so
That's right, his son.
Yes, his son. So it's like that's like sad to me because you stay right in town. We stay in the same town, and you have not seen my son in I don't know how many years. I call you and ask you, can you just go take my son to get a haircut? I will pay for the haircut. I just need for you to take him because I couldn't take him that day, and you told my son that you were coming, and you never showed up. So it's like I never wanted my kids on my baby daddies on child support. I had a mutual agreement. When I call you, and I'm just not going to be often, if I say I need you, just take your time out. You don't have to go buy anything, nothing. Just come play football with them, basketball with them, something. And I can't even get that. So that's why I had to go to the court. But I'm like, you can't even pay the little $50 that the court told you to pay. My baby boy is 7. He has not seen his father since he was 2 years old. So child support is a real itchy subject for me, but I deal with it.
Well, let me ask this. But what if he was paying? What if he was paying that $50, right? Let's say he was paying that $50, but he like that's all you get, regardless of how old your child gets. Regardless, he don't care about the football game, the basketball game. Let's say he was paying that $50. Do you think that should be enough? You think he's good? How do you feel about him saying, okay, I am paying my $50, so you shouldn't need nothing else from me?
No, that's not good at all because, I mean, my son can go through $50 in a day.
10 minutes.
Like in an hour.
10 minutes. Yeah.
So it's like, $50 is nothing. I mean, that's like, wow.
That's actually an insult.
That's like, wow.
Yeah, that's an insult.
Him coming to me saying that, oh, you got to child support this month. Okay, no.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. Like, okay, I'm with him 24/7. He stays in my household. You don't have to, go to school meetings and all type of stuff. So, what?
Yeah.
I don't take that very lightly.
Yeah.
So, Mike, are you still with us? Yeah. Mike, how do you feel about guys just saying, I pay child support, so that should be enough. I don't need to do nothing else. I pay child support, so she don't need to call me, tell me about, look at me, a pair of shoes, send me a coat. How do you feel?
Well, if a man feels that way, then I feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
And the thing is, child support can't raise a child. Child support can't teach a child, how to act. Child support can't nourish a child, can't give the child what it needs emotionally. You still have to be involved in that child's life. Child support, whatever the child support is, it may not cover all what the child needs. So you're going to say, okay, the court ordered me to pay $100. So I pay my $100. I don't care if the kid needs shoes. I don't care if the kid needs a copay for a doctor's visit. I don't pay them. No, that's not the way. That's not the way to do it. I don't feel good about that at all. Whatever the kid needs, he needs. And the thing is, the problem as men, not just as men, but as women, as parents, period. When we become parents, then we got to put ourselves aside. So we got to take ourselves out of the equation and do whatever we have to do to take care of that child. You know, I give on a weekly basis. I give my daughter's mom whatever she needs for her. But when I go visit her, I still take my daughters out, and we go out. And she get her little nails done, Chuck E. Cheese, wherever the case may be. We go to the mall. I still spend money. I'm not going to stop just because I gave you what you needed for the month. It doesn't work that way. That child needs a father and a mother. They need their parents in their lives. And just to kind of ask Kyle real quick a question as far as how do you feel bitter towards you about something? Because this is the way I look at it is when a parent don't, I can't picture a man not wanting to take care of his kids. I just don't understand it, and it's because I just don't get it. If a human being is someone you have to produce, you know, I don't understand that mentality of a man. Why they wouldn't now in his case, because he's right there. I'm 6 hours away from mine, so I'm jealous of the fact that he's right there and can raise his child every day. So it's something he has against you that prevents him from wanting to be in. Because I think a lot of times you do have some men, they're about their ways and they do what they do. I understand, I'm a man. But you do have some men that kind of stay away from the kids because of something that you don't like about the kid's mother. It's something you guys... Good question. You know what I mean? Right.
Okay, to answer your question, like I said, I have 3 boys. So I have 3 baby dads. To be honest with them, because being real. My oldest son's father, me and him been together for 6 years. 3 good, 3 bad. And when we broke up, it was just like, okay, I have nothing to do with your son. And I'm like, you know, I have nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? You moving on, you move forward, we broke up. I mean, I just want you to be involved in your son's life. And it seems like when we broke up, it was just like I broke up with you and I broke up with the kid. With my middle son, me and his baby had a good relationship. He ended up getting another baby mama, and then it's just like to get you and your son. And his son, my son is the oldest. I called him and asked him to give me $15 for a coat for my son because, you know, I didn't have the money to buy him a winter coat. But when I call my kid's father, it's the last resort. It's like I don't call them every day or I don't bug them. If I don't have it and you're my last resort, that's when I'm gonna call you. And when I called and asked him for that $15 and he told me no, he couldn't do it, I'm like, wow. All I asked you was $15. It ain't like I asked you for $100. I asked you for $15. My baby boy, he's 7. Me and his dad is married, and once we got divorced, he never said anything else to my son. He don't call for Christmas, birthday, or nothing. But to get on Facebook and I like that you're super dad, and that what really gets to me. You get on Facebook and when they act like that you're super dad, when I be posting pictures of other kids, oh yeah, that's my son, that's my son, dad. You haven't talked to that since you said 2 to 3 years old. So you can't be super dad because you're not a father. He don't even know your name. And that's what gets me with, you know, the guys, like y'all have the kids that have to be here.
That's right. I agree.
So why are you acting?
Let me just, can I give you a little bit of advice on how to try to eliminate a little bit?
Sure, go ahead, because I need all of them to come to that.
How about you delete them? Number one, off your page. Delete them, because the fact of the matter is, you out of sight, out of mind. Okay? Right. Out of sight, out of mind. You know, if you don't see them get on Facebook and balling or acting like they're balling and acting like they're super dads and all of a sudden then you won't have to worry about it. Even though it's still, I mean, you know, it probably means people live behind Facebook and probably, I think, they kind of get out of reality. I'm not sure. Living. But, you know, it just, I mean, it's part of our culture now. It's just part of our daily life. It's just what it is. So delete them. Delete them. You know, delete them. You won't have to worry about it, you know, and from that situation, man, you can't make a man be a man, unfortunately. Right. You know, they got to want, and it sounds like these guys are holding the kids responsible because of whatever happens to you. or maybe the significant other, in their lives, or whatever the case may be, potentially them are trying to alienate their kids from you. I'm sorry, alienate them from their kids.
Yeah.
You know, so in situations like that, you really can't do nothing to pray about it. You know, give it up. You know, give all that burden up. You know, give it all up to God and let Him work with it. And because you can't continue to carry that burden and that stress. So it is something. I put that again.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Miss Robert,
Yes.
how do you feel about guys getting to a point and just saying, I'm going to pay my child support, but that's all I need to do. That's all I'm going to do. Whether it's $5, $10, or even $1,000. How do you feel about men or people in general just paying their child support and pretty much walking away from the kid and still thinking that he's a father because he at least paid their child support?
I feel that my good friends should have up on their savings and answer that collect call after I put somebody on swole status. I think that I've encountered some people like that, and they really think that they've done enough. They really, or they've talked themselves into that, and I think that it's really it's sad because oh my goodness. Yeah, a person that says, okay, I just take, that's all they told me to pay. That's all they told me to pay, and that's what I'm going to pay. I think if you live your life, especially taking care of your children by what society tells you to do, and not on your own, if you're not so moved to provide for your child, and to the increments that you put out your care towards your child with less regard than you do an object or something that you give more care to a car that you're buying than you'll make sure you pay your car payment, you know. And I say this, most of the time, either there's no regard for the other parent, okay, and the child is just a byproduct of that. It's actually that other parent that they're dissing, okay, and it's a real indirect way they have of doing that. It's just absolving all responsibility. But then let's look at this, okay. Let's look at this, people. Let's try to slow down some, because guess what? If you stopped and if you looked and if you didn't take it to the next level, oh, I like you, what you got on, let's take it to the next level, because you get to the next level and you don't like the next level. Then you spend the time doing this to each other, and it's children that's being born out of these situations, and y'all just need to stop it. I think I need to shut up.
Yeah.
Now.
I have a question for the guys.
Okay.
Okay, first I want to know, okay, Big Boo.
Yeah.
Because it seems like that we are giving the guys such a hard time about this child support thing. I'm going to reverse the role for a second, because there are some baby mamas that pay child support to the baby daddy.
I did. I was.
I know. It's like that, say y'all the one that had the kids 24/7, and your baby mama didn't do what she's supposed to do. How would you feel?
Hey, Stevie, are you up here with us? Hey, Steve, kind of quiet. I know you up here. I'll go first. Let me go first. I want to ask you a question, and then I want to come back. I want to talk to Mike a little bit. He said he Mike touched me a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, let me get on my rose point. Some people is not enforcing it as we are. You know what I'm saying? Let's take my son for an example. My baby mama don't pay nothing for him, don't do nothing for him. You know what I'm saying? It would bother me none? No. Because at the end of the day, if he's under my roof, I have to take care of him regardless if she pays child support or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't look for help when it comes to my kids. As far as money, they need something like that. So I'm not hungry. You know what I'm saying? I think there's certain women that are getting child support. I think that they're hungry for it. And I think some of them get comfortable with the child support and take the child support and just, if those who get a large portion, they take child support and they live off of it. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I go get it. Whatever my kids need, I go get it. So it wouldn't bother me if she paid child support. If she didn't, good question, because when I got custody of my son, the judge asked me, do I want to put her on child support? I said no, because I wanted my son to take care of him myself in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't bother me. But let me swing back on
we've got a remark. We've got a remark in the chat room.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, somebody said. Let me find it for you. Somebody said, Zachary Jenkins. He says, yep, says, to me, paying child support is forcing that person to take care of their child/children.
Well, see, and you know, with him saying that, you know what I mean? Everybody's situation is different. You know what I mean? Because they say, I'm not going to force my baby mama to pay child support because I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm forcing her now. Now, if I was a person who was taking care of my kids, if I didn't have a good job and we struggling, then yeah, I'm going to put that pressure on. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't have to put that pressure on them, then I'd rather be good without it. You know? But Mike asked Special K a good question I wanted to elaborate on, if y'all don't mind. He asked, he was like, do your baby daddy got something against you? Because you don't really see a man just walking around like, you know, that child ain't mine, don't really get. So he asked that question. I will collaborate a lot of times, not a lot of times, sometimes that do be true. God has said, you know what, this woman is crazy. I want to just walk away and I ain't worried about nothing because I ain't got time for it. That's right. And I can say that because in my younger days, when I was young and dumb, you know what I mean, that's pretty much what I did. I walked into something that I don't think no man want to walk into. You know what I'm saying? I walked into something dealing with my baby mom, and I left. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, it was corrupted from what I seen, and I didn't care about nothing. I'm telling you, I didn't care about her. I didn't care about the kids. And if I had to go get my kids through her, then I'd rather not even see them. You know what I'm saying? That's that stage I was on, but you know, 2 weeks later it hit me. So it wasn't like that a couple of years. But 2 weeks later, I'm like, instead of me not going through her, and I just go take my kids myself and then don't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times women have done something to a man and corrupt his mind to the point he just rather not deal with it, he rather not go by. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't encourage no man to do that. I would encourage the man to do what I did. If you don't want to, if you don't want to go pick your, if you don't want to see your kids because they were more foolish, then they'll tell the court, you're going to take your time yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I understand where you're coming from, but with my situation, I would drop my son off at my mother's house and tell him, okay, he's at my mom's, go get him, and he still won't come get us. So it's like I'm not nowhere around. Or I would be like, I'll meet you at a public place, and you know, or I would drop him off at your mom's house. But it's like nobody, the mother, nobody wants to deal with my son. And I'm like, my son has not done anything. And it's not only just my son. He has more kids that he don't take care of neither. So it's like he's making babies and ain't taking care of none of them.
you know, you got some guys that just ain't good tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
A lot of times what gets me is, and I guess you on the upper hand because you had the first child, but a lot of times what gets me is these baby mamas, not say before you become baby mama, they deal with a guy. They see the guy don't really care about the other child, and then they still deal with the guy. Now he get her pregnant. You know, tell her she mad. And like, what you mad for? He gonna take care of the other kid. What make you think he's gonna take care of yours?
Exactly.
You know, but Rose, how do you feel about the question special care? You know, how would you feel if your baby mama was paying you child support and you start noticing that her money coming up short and she out here riding around with big rims and balling, but telling you she can't pay it?
Well, you know, that goes back to, like I was saying earlier, you know, everybody's situation kind of different, and with my situation is I'm going to take care of my kids regardless with or without her. If I was in a situation where I didn't have the money and my child really needs something, best believe I'm not leaving the courtroom until somebody tell me something. I don't care what it is, because on the other end, I done seen guys that maybe definitely child support for a while, and it helps because that baby mama said they putting that pressure up on the courtroom, and they coming to get you. And that would be me. I was putting that pressure on you, and I wouldn't even think to my baby mama. I mean, because my thing was I shouldn't have to force her to take care of her kids. I'd be in the courtroom every day, 24/7, until somebody started working something out for me, because I'm like, this ain't gonna work. Because if the shoe was on the other end, I would be locked up.
Yeah, swole status. Swole status.
Oh yeah. So either way, I'm like, something's gonna happen. Something gotta give sooner or later. I'm not gonna get up, because at the end of the day, it's not me doing this for me. I'm doing it to make sure my kids is okay. But you know, that's just me. You know, she can go out and she can ride around and go do what she want to do. I wouldn't even pressure her. I asked you a couple of times, can I get? You said no. All right, cool. Well, now I know what I need to do. Because I can tell you, you know, not change subject. Me personally, is, you know, I was mad for years. I'm talking a long time. So it got to the point where we were working out and it was time to split up. I did the same thing. First, I made that agreement. I was going to pay such money. But then when it got to the point of, you know what I mean, you know, situations changed, you know, a lot of things changed. Hey, well, let's just go and make it easier for everybody and just go to the court. I was like, all right. I was the first one there. Right? I beat you to the courtroom. You know what I mean? And I'm actually, you know, I stay in Greenwood. My kids are in the high school, so when it's time for the court day, I was there. I'm there. I was in there before she was there. Hey, let's go and get this over with. You know what I mean? I didn't just sit there and say, all right, you want me to pay how much? I didn't just sit there and just take what they gave me. I did my own research. I found out, okay, well, I don't have to pay this much if I get some kind of custody for my kids. You know, I work the system out to make it work for me. So now I'm not working for the system. The system is working for me and my baby mom. You know, I'm not feeling like I'm pressured to pay anything. You know, because I didn't just sit back and just, okay, well, of course I need to pay this, I pay this. I didn't just do that. I'm like, hey, court, I got to pay this? Okay, well, what do you think about if I start getting some kind of custody for my kids? What about the health kids? You know, let's split some days up. What days can I have them? Because until you prove me as an unfit parent, I'm an unfit parent. So what gives her more say, what gives us more say having the kids for me? That was my question. I told them. They was like, well, she came up here. Okay, no, we came up here. When she came to put me on child support, I was with her the same day. We were together putting me on child support. You know what I mean? So what gives her the right? So who says she get more days than me? So when I did my joint contract, I read the same amount of days she gets. And we sat down, we put a calendar down, and we counted out the same amount of days. Of course, it's an odd day in the year. So I'm like, okay, I give her the extra day. All right, and then she got this certain amount of days. And now let's recalculate this whole thing. You know what I mean? So we did the whole thing, and okay, we'll break this out of this. I'm like, all right, well, cool. And then I came with my baby mom. I'm like, hey, you know to take care of the kids anyway. You already know that. When I have them, I'm not going to ask you. And I'm fortunate to have that baby mom that works for me and not money hungry, because And in summertime, when I do have my kids, even throughout the weekends I have my kids, she still sends money. And in summertime, she said, okay, I don't even have the kids. You got the kids. So instead of you sending me child support, she writes me a check for child support. She gives me the money right there. You know, because at the end of the day, we both adults. We're not kids. We're both adults, and we both understand that what we did and what didn't work in our relationship, we shouldn't have put that on the kids. The kids have nothing to do with it. So at the end of the day, what me and her happened that didn't happen, we put that to the side. We both understand we're not together anymore. We just put it to the side. We say, now, what do we have to do to make this work out with kids? I work with her, she work with me. You know, plain and simple. We all adults in this. You know, that's how I feel about it. I'm a grown man, she's a grown woman. That's right.
And I commend the both of y'all for being very good co-parenting.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's about. Co-parenting, like,
My thing is, and I always say this to a lot of guys, and I had a buddy of mine, my buddy Boris, you know, he was going through the situation, and me and him, we actually fought back, and we was getting a petition. We was actually write a letter out to the courtroom, and we was actually going to build a team to go out to talk to some of the guys on child support, because I see guys on child support that just sit back and just letting it happen. And I always try to encourage my guys, look, you don't have to sit back and take this. You know, I know a guy right now who he works all day long, and he only gets $30, $40 out of his paycheck. I'm like, no, you have to make a living too. And he's still trying to take care of his kids. And I'm like, instead of you just sitting back and letting the court do it like this, what are you going to make a difference? Are you going to talk to them? Are you going to show them the check? Are you going to run bills to them? Or what are you doing other than just sit back and letting it happen? That's what I hate. I hate a person that and I'm sorry, I ain't going to say hate because I'm a positive person. I am never going to hate anybody. I dislike a person that sits back and just let things happen. I'm never a person who sit back and let anything happen. I'm going to tell them, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Is that are you with it, Zach? No,
I think Zach just posted up on the webpage thing.
Okay, I know him and HD were trying to get in. See, you can talk. We can talk about child support all day, man. Because it goes hand to hand. It's crazy because everybody's situation is different, and everybody got their parts in their life they don't like. My thing of it is, I pay child support to my baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think my baby mama, I think she goes to the extreme, but I love what she do. You know what I'm saying? She keeps me updated with how much money my baby girl got in the bank, what she do with it.
Good.
If she supplying it,
yes.
If she supplying her needs,
yes.
If she supplying her needs, then she don't tell me. But like, if my baby girl just wants something, you know what I'm saying? She'll find a way to connect with me and be like, look, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl want this house that costs this amount of money. I want to tell you say, and you feel like she need it, or do you think we should get it for her? You know what I'm saying? And the same thing as Christmas came, you know what I'm saying? Baby mama hit me up. It's like, look, if you want to buy something, then that's good. But I always buy presents, and I put both of our name on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I can feel her like that. And that's the problem that I try to tell us men folks to step up, because other mamas ain't doing it. They taking the money. Now some of them are taking care of the child, but they not letting the child know where the money comes from. You know what I'm saying? They ain't taking care of the child and saying, man, your daddy got this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when us men folks, we got to step up and make sure that we're spending time with our kids in the first place, so they know where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Right. It goes hand in hand. Men have to step up, and women have to step up too. I mean, don't just sit home and just collect. Don't sit home and just collect child support, just collect food stamps and stuff. I mean, get your child up and get a job too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What you got to do? If your man out there working, you get out and daddy working. don't rely on no man. You know what I mean? You get up there and you do what got to be done yourself.
Mhm.
You know, then you ain't got to worry about that pressure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's just me, because I do what it takes for mine. I gotta go out there and work 3-4 jobs. It's gonna get done one way or another.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Can I make a comment about what you just said?
Sure.
And on that comment you just said, you know, you pay child support for your baby girl. I just want to make a comment that's my baby girl too.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, she never go up to Rico for some reason.
Your mama and
what it
your
is. I mean, I'm
cousin
standing here,
too.
she has to stop somebody else.
Paying on child
You know,
support.
but I think my baby mama, she does, you know what I'm saying, a great job as far as how we handle the child support thing. So, yeah, to me, it's not a problem me paying, because I know exactly, not every dollar, but I know exactly where it's going. I know it's going to the right place. Now, at my experience, I didn't like my first 2 kids when I was paying child support with my other baby mama. I didn't like it because I refused to pay child support and go pick them up. And they got the same 2 little shoes on, and I'm standing buying more clothes in my house because they ain't got nothing at the mama house.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was saying about it. That's the bad part, because some people they look fly and their kids look raggedy, and that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like I would go.
It's their fault. That is the man's fault.
Yeah,
they said for him to sit there and allow it to happen, that's his fault. Sorry, right?
Exactly. That's sorriness, because I'm like, I would make sure that my kids have sneakers before I have sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the same sneakers 2 years ago, and I ain't bought none yet, but I make sure that my kids have everything they're supposed to have.
Mm-hmm.
So we know where to get you for a Christmas present, huh?
Me too. Me too. I need a new pair of shoes too. Me too.
I wrote that. I think you're going to have to design some TEAM103. And in case for those who told me, and in case for those who don't know, this is the TEAM103 radio talk show guidelines. You know what I'm saying? We want to give a special shout out to Rapalyn for doing what she do. For those who haven't seen our T-shirts, our collar shirts, our hat, our car sign,
I ain't seen them.
Give a special. I know, right? I want to give a special.
I think I asked for one the last time I talked to you, and I'm getting tired of asking for one every time I see you. Say what now? Say what? Okay.
I just want to thank Jose. He pretty much, he designed it. He designed. He gave it to me, and I just want to appreciate him for that. For
yeah, thank
our
you.
Our logos and our flags and stuff.
For sure.
It's vibing. Sure. It's vibing. I'm saying it's on live radio. So
yes.
I mean, when we order them shirts, Derek, I am paying for Miss Robin's shirt. So I'm saying this online,
okay.
so she will have her shirt.
Yeah, and then I'm going to clown you guys forever, too, for making that sweet little thing pay for it all by herself. That's a shame. Shame on you. Thank you, baby. Thank you. See, that's my girl. That's my girl. Thank you, baby. See, we're going to show them how it's done. Y'all going to get some etiquette before we get done tonight. I love you guys for real, though.
You wrote that down on the account, right? Did you write that down on the account? I just want to make sure everything, you know what I'm saying, written down.
Yeah, so that we can, is somebody taking minutes?
I said it on live radio, so everybody heard me when I said that.
Well, we need to be official. We have to get the minutes. Is one of y'all taking minutes of this? Who's got the minutes?
Oh, yeah.
We've been here 60 minutes. Has anybody got them?
Yes. Is Mike still on the line with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Big Boo, you know how you're going to act is supposed to be coming that soon. And since Mike is our special guest, I think he should be perfect.
He should be perfect
for the question.
He should be perfect. I tell you what, I got you. I want Miss Rapalyn to do me a favor, and then we're going to get into it if she don't mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Miss Rapalyn?
Yes.
Can you play the intro that Rose done for us? Can you play that? And right after the intro is coming up, how you gonna act for the T-Mom after the intro?
Okay, so I'll play the intro,
okay.
and then you guys have that part, right?
Yes.
World is about that time. Yeah. Radio talk show on Vibe Live. Listeners calling live. The TEAM103 radio talk show. So call the line and hear the really team talking live.
The TEAM103 radio talk show
on Vibe Live. Listeners calling live. The
TEAM103 radio talk show.
So call the line and hear the really team talking live.
The TEAM103 radio talk show. I know the words.
Real talk like situation, don't get it. This is the beginning of a movement for the beginning. How you would act with this boot? It's you with a question. I was shocked in the polls, I been saying about it. Just to find out later it was all true. You won't believe some of the things we would go through. But here's what we do, we reach out to help others. Giving up our brothers and supporting others. But it ain't all, we got music in our
Is that not playing?
The best local music even from yours truly. You're going to tune in and listen to your local tracks. Maybe even hit us with a how you act. You never know what your world is.
Go ahead on the rapid.
On the radio, it's TEAM103 crew. It's TEAM103 radio talk show. On Vibe Live, listeners calling live. It's TEAM103 radio talk show. So call the line to hear the really team talking live.
Vibes Live,
Hold on.
place to be for free airplay. Robin Lynn, DJ Antron, Queen Cook.
Did you guys not hear that song?
No.
I'm not getting my sound through for some reason. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I played the whole thing and you guys could not hear it, and I do not know. My sound's coming through here.
World is about that time. Yeah.
It's not coming through. Yeah, hold on. Let me do something else. That thing, it's just not playing through to you guys, and I have no idea why not. Okay, let me go over here. Just give me 1 second, because I'm going to pull that puppy up for real. Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you don't, I got your back. I'm going to plug some stuff out.
Yeah, go ahead and do that while I'm getting another copy to play from another source, and then we'll resume with the rotation.
All right.
Okay. Y'all speak. This is the TEAM103 Talk Show, man. You know what I'm saying? And hold on, I can play it from here. It may not sound crystal clear, but you know.
If you can, that's fine by me. That's even better if you can.
Okay.
You play too much.
I know.
Oh.
You're about to feel that thing.
Go ahead now, Rosé. Do it up.
I'm ready for that track. Me, you can get on, so I'm gonna hold you.
Right. Me too.
Hey, hey, you guys. For the record, I can rap. I just don't know the words.
Oh, that's right.
I've been rapping.
What's going on, team?
I've been rapping since.
Hey, who that?
Hello.
You know this the red block. What's up?
This the red spots. What's up, buddy? No, hold on. I got this track from Rose. Hold on, give me a second.
Well, between the two of us, we're going to have some wonderful, marvelous entertainment. Everybody, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
All righty.
Here you go, right here.
Why, thank you.
Talk show on live. Listen, let's call it live. The TEAM103 talk show. There's not a lot of really fucking the TEAM103 Yes, you have to leave some of the things you can tell us. But here's what we can do. Our brothers and sisters, so there's that we got people that are elementary. That's what we can do. The right people and the people that respect. Those people that are how you act. You got to know how to act. Things all the things
Okay, I got it.
World is about that time.
Yes, you got it, y'all. You got it.
But it's not playing.
Hey,
Hold on. Hi.
How you doing, baby? Well, you know, I just told them my grandson Dick Boo had to step out, so I figured I step right on in. Y'all don't mind, do you?
No, we don't mind.
Y'all don't mind for always to step on in and just say a few words there. Now.
Hey, Grandma.
Yeah.
Over to you, Grandma.
Uh-huh.
Grandma, you turn the phone off.
I ain't gonna hurt nobody, you know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
I'm gonna try not to do this thing without cursing, you know what I mean? I got somebody coming over in the little while.
Okay. All right.
I was told to talk to a man named Mike. Mike, you out there, Mike? You still on the line, Mike?
I'm still on the line.
Mike, you know, I gotta ask you how you gonna ask the question. Oh,
Lordy. Jesus.
And Mike, let's just say,
now I find it.
Are you married? You married, Mike?
I'm not married. No, I'm not.
Let's say you married and your daughter is 12 years old. So if your daughter come to find out your 12-year-old daughter is pregnant. She chases the little boy down the street. But the little boy down the street, mama said, it ain't their child baby. So, you know, you wait till the baby born to do the blood test. And you find out that it ain't the little boys down the street. Okay, I ain't finished with you yet. So you get home from work and your wife come to you and she say, sit down, baby, I got to talk to you. You know, and you like, what's going on? I mean, she say, I found out who the baby daddy is. You might want to have a seat. I'm like, I need to know how you go act. When your wife tell you, the father of your, well, she's 13 by then, the father of your 13-year-old baby girl is her daddy.
Wow.
Swole status. Swole status.
The baby father of your daughter is your father-in-law. How you gonna act like? That's what I need to know.
Swole status. Swole status, Mike. Swole status.
First of all, when
when I found that news out, my life was gonna be over. I'm gonna
Swole status. Bail money.
She can find for my daughter is put up. Okay, and I'm gonna call the police and I'm gonna let them know that I'm about to go commit a crime of murder.
Murder one. Murder was the case that they're gonna give you. Yes. Yes.
You don't want to kill nobody tonight. You gonna kill somebody, you go to jail.
It's okay.
He don't want to plead the fifth. He's not pleading the fifth.
That's probably the only place where I'll be able to have my family.
He's not pleading the fifth. Yeah. Yeah. Man down. Man down.
Joel Reed, you still listening?
I'm here, Grandma. I'm here.
Joel Reed, how do you like when you find out that your 13-year-old daughter, baby daddy, is your father-in-law? How do you like?
All I got to say is, I'm rolling up on him with a black van, dressed all in black.
Yeah.
With duct tape and some acid.
Yeah. Swole status.
And I'm starting with his toes first.
Wow. Burn, baby, burn. There's nothing fun. Man down.
It's two numbers. It's two numbers for that. 12 years old and my daughter. Ain't no going to jail for him.
What my other grandson? Rose, you still up here?
Sorry,
That's my heart there. Rose, how you know when you find out that your 13-year-old baby daddy is your father-in-law?
I'm going to change the game before y'all. Y'all may not like my answer. I'm not going down the street and deal with him. I'm dealing with my daughter first. Because I think you all explain I went to this man and get locked up at the same time. My daughter is still out there doing foul things at 13 years old.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch the game. I was going around. First of all, I'm checking her. What's going on with her? Now, if I get her situation right, of course, we all adults on the vibe, but I understand, of course, once you get her first taste, she ain't going to stop. So now I have to deal with the fact that she's going to be out there.
Yeah.
Can't know what's right and wrong, and I can only try to lead her to the right things. But after I did with her, oh look, man, me and him got touch gloves. I gotta go see him. But, what I mean? I gotta go see him. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna go as far as going to jail, but it's gonna be. I'm gonna make it tough. It's gonna be tough for him. Like I said, we're gonna have to touch gloves. We first have to touch gloves. And then after we touch gloves, I'm gonna pick him up like a grown man. I'm gonna pick him right back up off the ground where I put him. I'm gonna pick him up and look into his face and say, "All right, man, you have to go and take care of what you done did here." And I'm gonna make sure that you ain't gotta go to the court or go to child support. I'm gonna make sure myself. If you ain't over there taking care of, you will see me. You know what I mean? But then again, I don't know. I might go and maybe go as far as we don't even need you. I'm gonna take care of this baby is mine. I'm not even gonna do that because first of all, you didn't do the right things to get this baby. So that's probably what I do. Don't come over there. Don't come see her. Don't come over. Matter of fact, sign the rights over. I'm fine as the father. I take care of it. But my main thing is checking her, not checking him. Because we all do. If she put it out there, we all consider what we is or we ain't gonna do. But behind closed doors and doors, ain't telling what some of us to do.
Yeah.
So, I'm checking her before I check him.
Is there any more males up here that would like to respond to that?
I'm sorry, Mike. Mike, you said something?
No, I said he's a better man than me. That's all I'm saying. He's a better man than me.
I tell you what, T-Mom. I tell you what.
That man pregnant my daughter.
I tell you what, though, for real though, it depends on the situation. Like you said, Rose. Now, what if there was a rape in that? Molestation. That's different. Now, if she got raped, Now, all my daughter time for my daughter.
At that age, though, the law says that that's rape. And the law at that age, the law says that child, even if that child stands up there and says, "I'm a willing participant," the law says, "Yep, no, that child can't say that for themselves." And so at
age. Come on, you gotta go. That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, because he should know better. Especially if he didn't do that to his daughter. If he didn't do that to his daughter,
He probably, if he did that, but I'm going to say this, because incest is far-reaching through different generations, and it's a good, safe bet that if he got that baby, he probably got the mother and every other female of all the ages in that span, because that's what them inbreds do. They do what they know. So, and that's a real common, prevalent issue that we never talk about, but it's prevalent. It sure is.
It is. The guy for the Fuji, he just got 190 years for doing that. He impregnated his daughter.
Yeah.
His daughter, since she was 13, he just produced the Fuji album, Killing Me Softly, the video. He just got 142 or 190 years. Yeah. That's it.
And you know what? Yeah, y'all would be surprised at how many molesters would love to watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't the ground. It's a sick world.
But look, I'm gonna switch it up if y'all don't mind.
We don't mind. I was able to find the theme song too. I had a technical glitch, but it'll come through loud and clear. So whenever you guys is ready to hear the new theme song y'all worked on so hard on, we can.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna. I'm gonna talk with Special K and Robert Lynn, and once I talk to them, so we gonna play the theme song.
Okay.
Special K.
Yes, ma'am.
Special K, how you doing, sweetie?
I'm good, G Mama. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Whatever. Anyway, I got a question to ask you, and I'm gonna ask Dr. Ray the same question.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit, if you don't mind. Okay, so that's the thing.
Yes.
That's the thing. So let's say you get a phone call. Your 10-year-old is in the hospital. You get a phone call. Your 10-year-old is in the hospital. When you rush over there, he's stable enough for you to talk to him. And you ask him, David, what's wrong? What happened? How you go out? And your 10-year-old tell you that his father picked him up from school and raped him. How you gonna ask this thing? His father picked him up from school and raped him. How's that?
His father picked him up and raped him up
from school and raped him.
I'm going to make sure my son is okay first. Then after I leave there, I'm going to the police station and let them know that it's got to be a murder. Then I'm going to call the jail and let them know that they about to get an inmate.
Yeah.
So save the plea if you do the time already.
And then, you know what I'm saying, they already know what's going to take place and when it's going to take place. And I'm going to hit on the killer. And then I just be an inmate at her county jail. And
You're going there with your killer self. Miss, right now, how you doing, sister, soul sister? How you doing?
If that was my daughter, ma'am. I'm doing good, G Mama. I'm doing really good. Yeah.
Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. Amen. Good God Almighty. Miss Roberta, let me ask you a question. How you react when you find out that your son been raped by his father? How did you act?
I'm pretty sure that I would hope that I would get my wits about me and see about my baby and see that he's okay. But I'm pretty sure that I would lose it and just really go and try to hurt that other person. I think honestly, because I know how I get angry when my loved ones and stuff are injured or hurt, to the extent that I go to see that they're not. I don't know. I wouldn't know because I would just be stunned. That somebody, that you could do that to your own child, that wow, you're sick like that, wow, that I didn't know it. But then all kind of stuff, or maybe I did know it and I wasn't paying attention. It just brings up so many aspects. And in signs, in situations like that of abuse and things like that, and rapes and stuff like that, there's always signs and there's always signals, and we always know when something is right, and we always know when something is wrong. We do, but we sit up and it's going to be okay, or we think that we can make it better. And God always tells us, probably for this very reason, to lean not to thine own understanding. But I think when you guys ask how you gonna act, you just can stamp mine, swole status.
Robin,
yes.
If you be so kind, can you bless us to let everybody hear the theme song of TEAM103 Radio Talk Show on Vibe Live? Can you play that theme song for us?
Oh, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
World is about that time. Yeah.
Something I was a big entertainment.
Can you guys hear it?
Listeners calling live at TEAM103 Radio Talk Show.
You guys couldn't hear it?
No, ma'am.
I do not know what is going on with my sound. It's driving me crazy. It is driving me crazy. My sound is just not coming through. Check. Yeah. Wow. Okay. You guys are not fun to me either.
Talking live at TEAM103 Radio Talk Show on Vibe Live. Listeners calling live at TEAM103 Radio Talk Show. The call the line to hear the really team talking live. Every Wednesday, tune in.
Sean, are you
Hold on.
Hey, Sean, how you doing, Sean?
I'm sorry I can't get the song to play through to you guys. Hello?
It's okay, honey. It's okay. I'm gonna talk to Sean since he don't tune on me and the hell. Hey, Sean, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, bro.
This is G Mama. You're talking to G Mama now, Sean. You're talking to G Mama.
All right, my fault.
It's okay, honey. It's all good. So I just want to know how you act when you find out that your 13-year-old daughter, baby dad, is your father-in-law. How will you act, Sean? Your 13-year-old baby. Your 13-year-old baby got a baby, and you find out later on it's not your father-in-law. How you gonna act? What you say, Sean?
I can't even really answer, so I don't even really know. I just pray, hey, God be on my side, man, for real.
Yeah.
But you know that, and a lot of times, that's the best way to answer, because a lot of times we don't know how we really going to act in different situations. Like Rose said, it all depends on how they feeling. If you had a long day from work and somebody done aggravated you and somebody done kick you off and you come home and hear this mess, you might just snap on everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You might.
You might snap on the child and don't even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You might be putting it. That's a tough situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I don't know how I'm gonna go in my purse and grab my gun
see.
and just wait. I don't know what I do.
I'm trading bullets for something.
I'll tell you, it's so because y'all gotta be careful with your kids these days. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta watch these kids, and you gotta be careful who you leave your kids with these days, you know. You gotta be careful to leave your kids with anybody these days. I seen some of these kids in the neighborhood, they just be running. I had a whole bunch of kids in my house the other day. I didn't know who even in them was. I could have slapped a few of them, but nobody knows. They parents don't know what I do here. It just don't make no sense. I don't know what happened to the parents these days. They just allow their kids to do whatever they want.
TEAM103 Radio Talk Show. The corner line.
Well, I'm going to tell you the problem I got with kids, if y'all don't mind. Back in our days, you know, with kids, they were scared to say anything to their parents back then. Now, these kids, they don't even care. They tell you whatever. And these parents, they don't do nothing about it no more.
New generation.
So I don't know. What do you think that problem is?
Man, I'm a realist, man. I'm an old school cat. Like any of my children ever, try to just talk down on me or whatever. All their permission got to be missing out of their mouth because I'm not even gonna have it. I'm gonna fix that before the problem even starts. For one, because I'm gonna be a parent. I ain't got time for nothing else.
Yeah.
Teach my men how to be men. I can't teach my little girls how to be little girls, but I can teach them how to be respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Special K, how you feel about that? How you feel about your kids saying they got the right to just tell you anything?
They don't have the right to tell me anything.
Mm-hmm.
I am the parent the last time I checked, so they do not stop me at all.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I got a question here. This is good. I like this. But I got a question. How many times can you tell your child to do something before they ask to do it? Anybody can answer that.
I think about 2 times. That's about it. I'm gonna ask him to do it first. To be honest with you, I'm gonna ask him to do it. Secondly, it's gonna be told him to do it, and that's it. And then, but my thing is, you know what I mean. Just like Jojo just said, it's all about respect. If I show my kids respect, they're going to show me respect back. So with them doing that, once I ask them to do it first time, they going to do it.
Okay, how you feel, sweetie? How many times you think you got to tell your child to do something? I mean, you going to keep telling them over and over? I mean, how do you handle that?
I think I'd tell him once, and then I'd tell him again to make sure that they got it clearly, and then the third time they getting popped. They ain't getting told no more. They're just getting straight up popped.
I know that's right. Are you still with them, honey? I'm still here. Monty, how many times do you think you got to keep telling your child to do the same thing over and over? How do you do that, Steve? Well, honestly, it starts with the parent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have to establish that. We have to draw that line to where, to what can be done said and what can't be. We have to draw that line because a lot of parents nowadays, they become best friends with their kids.
Yeah.
And what happens is when you become best friends with your kids, they don't look at you as your parent. You got a lot of women that go something with their kids. They, so whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible with us, first of all, for us to draw that line and that threshold to what you can and can't do. And understand, I feel you can, regardless of the situation. But one time, it's like my man just said, one time I asked you. The second time, I'm going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't going to be no third time. The third time, I'm going to get behind.
You getting popped.
Sure. That's me. Sean, you still with us?
Yeah,
I'm with you. I'm going to answer too.
I think we've got somebody on the line. Brian Carter, are you on the line?
Who?
Oh, I thought we had I thought we might have had a call in. I'm sorry, you guys go ahead. Brian Carter, he said he's at work, but he's trying to call in. He says he can't get in. Well, I don't know what you're doing, man. You pay your cell phone bill. He talking about the wrong pin. I don't pay.
Anybody ask you a question? How many times must you tell your child to do the same thing over and over?
I'd like to answer that question.
Go ahead.
Okay, now, baby. How you doing now, baby?
Oh, doing fine.
What's wrong with my grandchild? How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing good. How's everybody?
Hi.
Good, we good.
Yeah, I'm just by the word of thanks of Jesus.
My answer to that question is, you tell them the first time, you clarify the second time, and the third time you demonstrate why they should have done it the first time.
Okay. And demonstrate passionately if you must. That's okay.
Exactly. When I demonstrated, you're going to wish you did it the first time, and we didn't have to go to the second or third time.
Sure, amen. That switch, I just I pop them in time.
See?
I pop them before I even start.
That's just a reflex. Snap, crackle, and pop, too.
And hey, Sean, how many times you think that parents should tell kids the same thing over and over?
Not more than twice. Not more than twice. If you gotta tell them more than twice, then there should be something more than the words coming behind it.
Go ahead. I know that's right. Hey, Don.
What's going on?
Hey, that's right. Hey, Bob, baby, you still with us?
Yes.
Well, we said how you go act. And, I just want to know how you go act if you were in that situation. So, you have a son, how old is son? You know,
I can't hear you. Okay.
Yeah.
My oldest son is 12.
Okay. How would you act if you get a phone call, say your oldest son, 12 years old, is in the hospital, okay? So you sat the rest over there, you know how you drive, you just be driving crazy, So you get over there, and your son is stable enough to talk. So you ask your son, you say, hey, what happened? What's going on? How would you act if your son tell you that his father picked him up from school and raped him? How would you act?
I'm going to snap. I'm going to be on that show Snap.
Oh.
I'm going to be on that show Snap. And I'm just going to They gotta hope the police find them before I find them, because I'm gonna be on Snap.
Yeah.
He wants to rape, I'm gonna put on a strap on, and I'm gonna rape too.
See, we trading bullets for something. We're trading bullets for something.
That's cold-blooded right here.
Yeah.
They do unto others as you would like others to do unto you. So if he done that, then that's what he want in return. And straight, with no lubricant.
So you got some good raw steak here.
Exactly.
Oh, God, Lord, have mercy, praise the Lord. Oh, that's gonna hurt good, man.
Oh, I mean, if you enter in that child, you hurting that child.
Mm-hmm.
You scarring that child for the rest of his life. He's scarred. There's no fixing that. You can't take that back.
Okay.
So therefore, I'm gonna do the same thing in return. And in most places, when you do something like that to a child, when you get locked up, they're gonna do it to you too.
Yeah.
True. Well, true. You know, Bob, baby, I remember that you host one of the TEAM103 shows. You know, unfortunately, we had some trouble with the phones and the car got messed up. But anyway, you know, I asked you a question I think is a good question. And I want to ask some of the people up here. I'm going to throw the question up in the air, and anybody can ask. If anybody asks, I'm going to call names. How much right do you give, how much right do you give the step-parent with your child? So let's say, men folks, your son is staying in the house with the mother and his stepdad. How much right do you give the stepdad? Like, do you give the stepdad the right to put his tail anytime he feels like it? I mean, how much right do you give the stepdad? And after that,
what I do is first of all, I'm getting to know the guy first before I get any kind of right. Second, I'm gonna hope that she made the decision to pick a good man to bring around my kids. But like I said, I'm a hope she do. But I'm gonna get to know the guy, and once I get to know him, and he get around the kids, and he get around I see him around for a while. Then you gradually get him. But this one, no. I mean, if you want to come to my kids, I'm the one to spit this little right there. You know, if he does something wrong, he can call me on it. Hey, this is what happened, and then we go from there.
Anybody else want to answer that question?
Yeah, I would.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to hear the question. I didn't get on. I'm sorry.
That's Brian. That's Brian Karcher.
The question is, how much rights do you give to the step-parent? So if you're a man and you have a son, and your son is living with your son is living with a mother, and she's married to a man, do you give that man full rights to discipline your child however he feels fit?
Brian,
you know what? I can tell you a little bit of how I was raised in that same area what you're talking about. I was a stepdad and living with my mom, and and as me as a kid growing up, I think it all goes by how that person is raised, whether it be your dad or your mom, stepmom, stepdad. I think it's all how a person is raised, because what they do is they take the steps that they do growing up and use that in force of what they were taught. So, I mean, it's a question like you said, do you get the rights to do that? I think the rights are already taken or used and abused while that person grows up. And I experienced that as a kid, so that's what I'm saying. So, like you're saying the rights, I say the rights can be like, you know what I mean, how you feel, are you comfortable with that family, or are you kind of like uneasy and edgy kind of, you know what I mean? It's just like my man said, that first responded to it. You get to know the other person, you get to know that man, you get to understand, where he's coming from, or whatever. You get that comfort level. And then after that, me personally, I would give him permission to discipline my son. Not necessarily however he wants to, but yeah, I would give him that right to, because for one, I decided to be in the household for whatever reason, so I can't control how they discipline him, me not being there. So yeah, I'm gonna give that guy full authority as long as it's nothing crazy. Okay, as long as I don't come in to visit my child, and my child come and visit me, and he's got scars and bruises all over, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, absolutely, man. Yeah, I'm chose not to be there. Me and the mother, we didn't work out, so I can't control how they discipline him and raise him. He's the man of the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not me. I got to focus on my life. You know, and then when I get to spend my time with my kid, I can teach him whatever values and instill in him whatever I need to do. You know, whatever I need to do as a man, and roll on from that.
Okay.
Anyone else like to answer that?
He pretty much say what I was going to say. You know, I grew up and I had a stepfather, and, you know, it didn't work out so well. You know, I had to get him worked on, you know, because he put his hands on me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Wrong way. You know, it's a difference between
His hands on me.
Yeah, physical, like hitting me, and he slapped me across the face. So, you know, I was doing a lot of that. You know.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was touching on, because like that actually happened to me, where you get smacked in the back of the head with a ring. You know, like you're like things like that, like twisting your arms, pull you by the ear, and you don't, and it's you don't know no better as a kid, but yeah, you have to deal with this because that's what your mom put the trust into your stepdad or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, except that your mom doesn't necessarily know that he's doing that, because he's doing that stuff when mom's not looking, and then he's telling you, you better not say anything because I'm going to beat your mom up too. Anyway. Well, you know,
you know, growing up like that, that happened to me.
Yeah.
I think the best way to fix that was to tell someone.
Yes.
And when it was handled on my father, that if God rest his soul, if he didn't do nothing else for me, he handled that situation for me. So for my mom and for me. So it really didn't make a difference.
Good.
But I didn't have to worry about him putting his hands on me no more, or putting his hands on my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I stay away from my daughter stay with her mom, and she has a boyfriend. But I tell my daughter, I teach her, you tell me, you talk.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything that's going on. She's at the age of 23, but she understands and she's aware. She's very smart. Most kids nowadays, man, they're more enhanced than we were when we were growing up. You know, they know.
Yes,
they work iPads and they work iPhones and stuff. I mean, they are very smart.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell my daughter, look, if anyone put their hands on you the wrong way, you let me know. You tell somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you teach them how to scream for help, or you teach them stuff, you know, that could possibly go on, because you can't put it past anybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Well, you said a mouthful right there.
I appreciate you guys, man. It's been awesome. I thought to step out for a little bit, but I appreciate you guys letting me elaborate and letting me talk on the show, man. You guys
Thank you.
have an awesome thing going on, my awesome thing going on. Keep going, keep pressing forward. Any support for me. You know how to reach me. I'm on Facebook all the time, whatever the case may be. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
And we'll be here every Wednesday from 8 to 10. If you have like you want to drop in on us, you can do so.
9.5 out of 10. I promise I'll probably be dropping in.
Okay.
Is that little boy just came through here?
Already know it's good.
Hey, how's it going, little boy? Little boy, let me ask you a question. You know, we all been talking. You're coming in. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, we talked, it's just a G-Mama, you know, we talked about this subject, this whole, you know what I'm saying, God bless her heart, Miss God, baby, she hopes the show. Now, how do you feel about your daughter, you know, being disciplined by a man that your baby mama is in love with?
Soul status.
I totally have no comment, because I don't see no other. I got a daughter myself, and I just don't see no other man telling my daughter what to do. I'm just sorry, I can't comment on that. That's all I can say about it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you got that, some big problem.
No, you know, I think let me speak one behind you, the wife here, to Rudy, since he's just coming in. So, Rudy, can I ask you a question?
Oh, yeah.
So, let's say your daughter gets to the age of 12, okay? Mm-hmm. and you found out that she's pregnant, okay? Now, age of 13, she has a baby. How you go at when she get woman enough to tell you that the baby daddy is your girlfriend daddy?
Mm-hmm.
Baby daddy is your girlfriend daddy. How you go at Rube up?
What?
Hey, my grandchild and my girlfriend was a brother, bro.
What? What you said? What you said? No, G Mama. No, G Mama. What?
No comment, man.
Who did what to who to what? What?
No comment.
That's a lot to be getting.
Somebody going to jail.
We all going to jail.
That's a lot of begetting. That's a lot of unnecessary, unlawful begetting. That's a lot of unnecessary, unlawful begetting. That's what that is. It's a whole bunch of begetting around there. Yeah, somebody be getting this and somebody be getting that. That's just not necessary and unlawful. Like I said.
Somebody going to do that's
yeah, they going to jail. They going to jail. Jail.
I think I would ask the question. I mean, even though either way you look at it is inappropriate, but I would be really concerned on whether it's consensual. Did she really just lay down, or was he molesting her off the nose without my knowledge or anything?
I would.
See, we threw the twist. We threw the twist like how you go out and you found out that she's been molested.
Yes.
He's been doing it, but she's been too scared to say something.
Yeah.
Well, see, I would personally talk to her because, for one thing you need to put in your child before they're at that age, all the way down to, 2 or 3 years old, you need to let your child know that regardless of what it is, they can come to you for anything. That you're the parent first, but you're also there for them regardless of what it is. You should have your child at a point where they're not afraid to tell you anything.
And then you have to be
regardless of what it is.
And then you have to be that.
So type of ways that your child is afraid to tell you.
Yeah.
So once it happened, it already happened. But you still need to pull it to the side, let her know that don't feel like she did anything wrong, not to be ashamed. But from here on out, anything, regardless of how simple it is, she need to come to you and talk to you about it.
But then there are some. Okay, and then let's say this too. Not only be an ear for your daughter or your child when that child comes and tells you, but this happens a lot too. The children come and tell their mothers, and they don't believe them. Oh, they believe them, but maybe they're in love with this person, or this person is their only source of means to be provided for. Or they for whatever reason do turn a blind eye. Maybe because they make the choice and they sacrifice their children that they won't be so hard on them as they would be on me, and and usually by that time, any kind of abuse or perversity is discovered like that. Yeah, they've been doing it for a long time, and it's a long history, and it's probably a long family history of it. So it's a lot of teaching and a lot of unlearning and a lot of development and a lot of love we've got to give. Jesus.
Amen. Yeah. HDE, are you still with us?
You up here?
Okay,
you asleep.
A while ago, I just want to ask him right now how you go like. I'm gonna give y'all one more before we go. Since we were already talking about child support and Special K was talking about the father out of their life. So HDE, let's just say, your father is not in your life at all. He don't care what you do. He don't give nothing about you. Okay. But you happen to come home one day And on your way home, you see a lot of police cars
Uh-oh.
going back and forth. You see the ambulance, the rescue squad, the police everywhere, the sheriff, the deputy. You just see them all over. You don't know what's going on. But you decide to go home, and you see that your door is broken into. Mm-hmm. You walk in your house, and you see your daddy sitting on the couch, and he's praying to you, telling you, please don't tell the cops up here. The cops is looking for your daddy who never gave a darn about you. How you gonna ask when he asks you, please don't tell the cops up here?
How am I gonna ask to that?
How you gonna ask to that?
Well, before I answer this question, I'll let everybody know. I might say something that doesn't sound right to answer this question, but at the end of my story, I will, explain it to you relevantly. So if I walk in and my father's here, and he's telling me not to call the cops, anything like that, first off, I'm going to walk in, I'm going to ask him what is he doing here. Because for one, out of my whole 33 years, you've never been in my life, you never done nothing for me. But yet, you're going to come to my house and you don't expect for me to, not tell the cops anything. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk back out the apartment. I'm going to tell him I'll be right back. I tell him I got a good friend. He got a nice place that he can stay in, and the cops won't follow me. So I'll go outside. Okay. I will call the police. I'll tell the police that my father is here at my address, and I will give them the address. I know that's what they're going to pick his butt up.
And because also, if you don't, and the police come and find him there, why, they'll just take you right along inside with them for harboring a fugitive because you didn't call.
Well, first of all, I would tell the police that he is at such and such house and give the address. I won't tell the cops that's my house, but I will let the cops know where he's at and where he's living at.
I think it'll still be good if you show evidence that his dad broke in.
And it's only harboring a fugitive if you try to hide him. If he breaks into your house and you call the police and let them know he's there, that's not harboring a fugitive. You do that when you hide somebody's in your house that you know is a fugitive.
Yeah.
Knowingly know he's a fugitive.
Did willingly and knowingly.
There, then, you can't really say that.
Yeah.
And then, on top of it, you telling them that he's there, you're not clearing them anyway.
Wow.
For me, personally, I would just be the bigger person. I don't think, it depends on what they were looking for him for. Even though he ain't been there for me, he's done nothing for me, I would just kind of ask him to get out. This is the police job to come follow and do whatever they gotta do. If I tell him he's in the area that he's been here, but I'm not going to just set him up regardless of what he's got to do. I'm not going to just set him up because he did give me life. Whether he took responsibility or not, he still gave me life. So I would just ask him to kindly leave. He didn't want to be there for me. Please let the police do his show. And whether he wanted to sit here and, let himself home. But I'm going to let him know, look, you got to go. I'm about to call the police up because you broke in my house. What did you say in this area?
And I kind of think this too. I think I might be a little upset too because everybody knows that the police love to shoot. Okay, running and you hiding. You know that the police is aiming to shoot you, so you're gonna run and hide and bring that to maybe your children and your family to hide out with you. Talking about, don't let them here. But you probably, I don't even know. I don't know. when it comes to trading bullets, I prefer to be the one trading the bullets for whatever else is going on. Now get your bullets, just don't do nothing stupid, then you ain't got to have none. So I don't know. Yeah, it's been some real interesting stuff going on in the show today. I found out how I would act, and I found out that most of the time I would just act straight on soul status. So I'm happy to know that I'm consistent, I am reliable, and dependable.
I'll say something real quick. Yeah, okay. I'm just asking all my family, Team 103 family. I just found out my great aunt, she passed away.
Oh.
Awesome woman. And when you talking about step aunts, that was a step aunt. That wasn't a blood aunt. You talking about somebody that can go over there and you can get fed, you can stay the night, you can get taken care of. Awesome woman, Miss Betty Robinson out of Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Okay. God bless you. I'm sorry.
I just want to step in there and appreciate everybody who's tuning in and listening to everybody who's going to listen. This will be on our page, so anytime you can go back and listen to it, or you can send people there to listen to it so they can hear some of the things that we talked about. Because at the end of the day, it's still real life, real situation. Everything we talked about, people go through it day in, day out. From the child support to somebody's child being molested, somebody's getting raped, baby daddy's not stepping up, baby mamas are not stepping up. I mean, this is everyday stuff, man. It feels good to we all can get in one place and talk about it and to elaborate on it. So maybe somebody that listens to it, maybe they can go and learn from it. Okay. We all have our own experience, and we all go through our own situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I had technical glitches, and I don't know why the sound wouldn't come through. Let me try one more time before we go and see if it'll come through.
Okay. Stay tuned. Every day it's not going down some trees from 8 to 10 o'clock, 8 to 9. It's really like real people talk show from 9 to 10. You want to bring you every Wednesday night about TEAM103 Radio Talk Show, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're going to try to play the theme song again.
It wouldn't play through.
You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't play through. So what I'll do is I'll edit it and get it on the back end. But I none of my sound is playing through to the broadcast. I don't know why. So sorry. I'm so sorry.
So for those who haven't heard the theme song, it's on our Facebook pages, it's online. I know it's on Kai, it's on Rose. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate him for putting it together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll check out the theme song. And once again, man, I just want to say I love all y'all, man. To glory be to God. Anybody got anything to say before we close out?
Yeah, but I have to say, Mike, I got one thing.
Yeah.
For me? Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one thing.
How you gonna act?
Hey, Big Boo, give me a call, yo, we hang up.
Who is it?
Yeah, Rudy.
I got you, bro. Down there, hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I'm gonna get off here because I'm in the kitchen trying to pick up a little something on me. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget, tune in next Wednesday night right here on Vibe Live. You know what I'm saying? Rob me up. We love you. When we get these shirts, we will definitely make sure you get one. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for it. I'm gonna be sitting on the porch waiting for it.
That's okay. Now, I'm gonna say, let me say this. special K, go make sure you get one. You know what I'm saying? One flip out. We love you, Robin. We appreciate you.
We love you too, and I want to thank everybody for keeping the vibes live. I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to get the intro on it, and then I'll post up the edited copy. So it'll be really, really nice. I won't mess up the rotation that bad. I really want to thank all of you guys again for keeping the vibes live. We will be here. Team 103 will be here every Wednesday. Oh yes, they will at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Want to give a shout out to Southeast Hip Hop Magazine for all their love and support. South Coast Records, Coach Real, Brian Kocher, and you, and you, and you, and you. Everybody stay tuned for the music. I hope that it plays through. You guys wish me luck. And then we will see everybody next week. Everybody stay tuned though. If you ain't tuned in, tune in to the station and break the knob. You have no need to listen to anything else, nothing but Vibes Live. I love everybody, so I'm going to see you guys later. Holler!
Bye.
Bye, you guys. I love you. Oh, man. That was really awesome. That was our first episode of Team 103 on Vibes Live. Oh, my God. I feel so thrilled. So let me get off of the line here. And then I myself am going to go back to the music. And that's going to be a wrap on the show. Team 103 Talk Show.